A good Thursday morning, Quad Cities. We have got a lot to track for you, including the increasing likelihood that we're going to see some severe weather for your Friday. Let's get you through today first before we jump into the storms. It is going to be a warmer day. We're in the 30s to start. We're going to double those temperatures into the afternoon, head right for the 60s. You see that south wind back in play. It will be a mix of sun and clouds. Winds could gust up to 30 miles an hour, including tonight. Moisture streaming in ahead of that powerful storm system. That's going to mean scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially after midnight. Now, this activity will not be severe tonight. It's what comes in tomorrow afternoon and evening that's going to be the storms worth watching. And you see there, we're going to head to 73 by tomorrow afternoon. So big change in the severe weather risk. We've been bumped up another level. This is a threat track 4 out of 5, and it's for everyone, including as far east as Princeton here in Bureau County. So we've moved it up. It's the second to highest risk now that you can possibly have. It's very rare to get this, and this tells us just how serious these storms could be for tomorrow. Now, I told you yesterday that today we would find out where the tornado zone is. Well, it's everywhere. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has us in this dotted color, which means that anywhere within that zone, we could also see not just tornadoes, but a couple of strong long-tracked tornadoes, EF2 intensity or greater. So that's concerning for everyone tomorrow. But there's one particular region that I'm really watching for that threat for tornado development. So I'm going to put this on here. This is our future track tornado potential, but I'm also plotting the wind direction 10,000 feet above the ground and the wind direction at ground level. And what we're going to be watching for is where do these two directions really start to separate, where we're not going in the same direction, if you will. So notice as we start here early in the afternoon, this is 12 o'clock, nothing too crazy. I mean, we do have some winds above ground level that are going southwest, while it's more southerly here towards the ground. There's a little spin there. But what we really want to see is that ground wind speed here come right out of the east and head westward. And that's what we're going to see develop, especially north of Interstate 80 here. You're seeing that. You've got the orange lines heading northeast. You've got these white arrows heading westward. That's that spin you need, and it's those storms to take advantage of that. So I'm really seeing that play out north of Interstate 80 through tomorrow evening. Especially true up towards Highway 20 and here near the Sauk Valley. There you're seeing that area is kind of maximized, if you will. You're getting that due westward movement of the wind and that due south movement of the wind just above the ground. That's the spin you need for those storms to take advantage of that. So that's how that's playing out as of this morning. What's the hail threat? Well, again, this is what we call that hatched zone. It's got those dots in there, meaning in that area, 2-inch plus diameter hail is possible. That's not my biggest concern. This is the biggest concern right here, because not only is it a hatched area, meaning 70+ mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible, but you've got this fuchsia or pink area here, which includes nearly all of us in the significant category. So this means if you're in the pink, it's likely that you're going to see some sort of damaging wind gusts as we go into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So here's the timeline. This is what you need to do today to get ready for tomorrow. You need to make sure you're adjusting your plans for travel and events. I know we've got baseball, we've got soccer going on, softball, track and field is probably going on at this point too. If you have those meets tomorrow afternoon and evening, you need a way to receive alerts because you don't want to be caught outside in this. Check your cell phone settings, especially if you've got the News 8 app and the Storm Track 8 app. Do you have your alerts enabled or the notifications enabled? Make sure it's following your location too. And today isn't a bad idea to go check out your space, your shelter space. Is it clean? Is it free of debris? Ready to go? So if you need to go there tomorrow, you're going to be able to do that. Tomorrow's the day of action. You know your family communication plan. If cell phones go down, if power goes out, know where you're going to take shelter and be ready to take action if a warning is issued, because storms will be moving faster than 50 miles an hour tomorrow. That doesn't give you much time to react if a warning gets issued. So let's summarize this in one easy to read graphic. There you see the highest threat, damaging winds. It's a 4 out of 5 risk. We're not too worried about the hail, but the tornadic threat isn't very low either. I mean, this is a 3 out of 5 risk for everyone. Timing remains the same. It's 3 tomorrow afternoon until 8 o'clock in the evening. So let me show you what this may look like here on the radar as we go into tomorrow afternoon. There will be some showers and storms tonight into the first part of tomorrow morning. There's nothing severe with that. It is interesting to see the potential for a couple of thunderstorms that are going to try and fire a little early in the afternoon. This is 2 o'clock. I don't really expect this to be severe. It's that stuff right there coming in between 4 and 6 o'clock in the evening that I think will have the best energy and the best dynamics to work with to produce this severe weather. And you see it's right on top of us here in the Quad Cities as we go through dinner time. This is 6 o'clock, so that timing really solid between that 4, 5, 6, and 7 o'clock hour, and then it will scoot off to the east and this storm system will be out of here. So we're going to do a YouTube live today at 9 o'clock. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, same time as well. You can go to the youtube.com link on the WQAD.com website, and that'll take you right to that stream. If you've got questions, I've got tons of answers, and we'll go more in depth on the severe storm threat for today. Now, the weekend's still on track to be quiet. It will be cooler for Saturday, significantly warmer for Sunday. So there's your weekend's best. Another early heads up, though, that there's another round of severe weather that's looking more likely for next Tuesday as temperatures get back into the 70s. So I'll see you at 9 o'clock on YouTube Live. Also, don't forget to download the News 8 app.